I've never had sponge as nice as that. Oh, I'm having a great lump. I'm messing about like Wendy. This is gorgeous. Oh dear. Now what should I say? Should I say this is the ultimate sponge pudding? This is the best in the world? Oh, I don't know. Come on, get a grip. I tell you what, if it were nice I'd be having seconds. So I might be having thirds because this is fantastic. Oh dear. I'm not going to be losing any weight soon, am I? Right, we're back out again for a ride on the bike. We've been here before, but I thought it'd be a nice ride. Let's get the bike out. There we go. As easy to set up as that, look. So easy. Bit of oil on the chain. The bike looks a little bit dirty. There's a good reason for that. Been out with the kids again. Never mind, come on. Let's get this car shut up and get pedalling. Now this is a very familiar part, look. We've been here before, look. Beeston Lock on the Trent. Lovely spot. There's the lock, look, and the River Trent. But we're going along the Trent this morning. There's the old calf. Hope it's not too wobbly. First thing in the morning. Oh, we're actually getting on the path now. Let's have a look at the weir on the Trent. I could show you when we come back, but there might not be time. We've got somebody fishing. There's the calf. It's lovely in there. Lovely spot. We've got some fishermen. And there's the weir. And dead in front, that's Clifton. That's the big manor house, and the church is there. And that's looking up the River Trent. Now, I know I've brought us here before. This has got to be one of my favourite spots. I love it here. We have spent a fair amount of time here, me and Wendy, one way or another. Anyway, don't want you to be bored and switch off before we get going. So I'll ride a bit further. And yeah, the idea today, we've got a new wind muff. Now, it's not windy this morning, but we want to see if it's working. I thought I'll bring you along. Let's go and have a ride and a bit of a chat probably. Now let's just take this bit of a shot here. Look, it's just a nice view of the river. I know it looks a bit plain the other side, that's a fishing area. I thought I'd just pull up and show you. See the river gently going by. Well, gently, but quite quickly. I just pulled up, there was a bike behind me, I didn't see him. Let me just show you around. This is where we are. And that's where we've just come from. And we were in the sun, so I'll stop the camera. But I'll just show you there, look. And this way, that's towards Boots. Most of that's gone now. But we'll go this way, look. Yeah, let's pedal a little further. Right, now I'm showing you the river again here, look. I'm not apologising for it, it looks fantastic. On a beautiful morning it is. And it's not, there's nobody about, there's a few fishermen, but can you see the water down there with the sun on it? Look, the camera may not be straight because it's mounted on the bike, but let's pedal along here for a little bit and I'll just show you what's in front. Now we're on this little hitway, BK2. This bike's beautiful. You know, I've really took to this bike. It's so good. Completely road legal in the UK. Perfect it is. You know, honestly, I'd prefer a throttle, but the bike's fine. I'll just show you a little bit of where we are. Don't know whether you can, I don't know whether the angle's big enough so that you can see the Trent. We'll have a look in a second. I'm going to get a little bit closer here. You can hear the birds. Let me just put the camera a little bit to that side so you can see the Trent as we pedal along. Now, it's a little bit misty and it looks fantastic. Now the sun is coming that way, but I think you can see can hear the birds. Now hopefully as we get further down, you'll hear more and more birds. There's a little squeak on my bike again. Now I had a look at this and I couldn't find what was squeaking. It's doing it again. I don't know what it is. I thought it was my Wellington. I've not got them on today, so it's not that. I don't know. We've not been getting out on the bike much because it's just been so cold and miserable, but it's alright. It's been alright for a few days now. Wendy's gone to have her hair done, so I've escaped. So I've got a few hours before I've got to pick her up. She's gone to the gossip shop. And I thought we'll have a ride along. And I'm sure you'd sooner be looking at the scenery than looking at me, wouldn't you? That's got to be a better video, hasn't it? Don't you think? I'm not hiding, but I'm riding along. I don't want to see me. I want to see what's out, what's round and about, and it's lovely along here. Now I'm going nice and steady. I'm only on power level 1, so we're only doing like 7 or 8 miles an hour, but it's nice enough. I hope the sun is not blinding you too much with on the picture, but I'll let this go a while. We'll have to have a look when we get home, won't we? Look at that. Look at the Trent. It looks beautiful. Always attracted to the water. Always have been. Yeah, I think this is a little stretch where you might see a bit more of the river, I hope. I'm saying this because I can't actually see myself until I get home. It's mate, we're not very professional. We never have been, never will be, not going to be. It's just YouTube. Usually me and Wendy cooking, but we've not been able to get out, have we? More and more cooking, less and less going out, but if this weather starts picking up, we're going to be going out more. Now the other side of the river here, it's called Clifton Grove. Oh, we've been along there as well. You may have seen a video, I don't know who's seen what, but it's beautiful along there. Mind you, look at this, it's beautiful along here. I know there's not many leaves and that about yet, it's still early in the year. I mean, I'm filming this at Shrove Tuesday. Now, I'll try and get this film on today, but it takes a bit of time, especially when you're as rubbish as I am. But let's keep going. Let's move you back to the front. You can see the Trent down there, look. Oh, this is beautiful. Nice, steady, easy pedalling. Actually going towards the town, well, the city, Nottingham. It's a couple of miles away. But, well, if we've got time, we'll go along the Trent towards Trent Bridge. I think the last time I came this way, the rain stopped play. We had a lot of rain, I had to stop, and then I had to turn back. Hopefully today we're going to be fine. Hopefully now you can see dead in front of me, look, I see the Trent as well. Is this alright? You like this? I do. This is lovely for me. I'm a YouTuber, look, I should have the camera on my face, but I don't know. You don't want to look at me, surely. This is much better. Nice steady ride. There are one or two little bits I was going to mention. And Wendy says to me this morning, she says, don't forget to tell them about so-and-so, and don't forget to tell them about so-and-so. And I said to her, you know, it's like me duck, I know we've not been very good at live, but when we do them, Wendy will remind me, and then off we go. And when I'm on my own, I'm apt to forget. Oh, it's a glorious day, and we got up early, freezing cold, mate, had to scrape the windows. Now, we had to leave home at just after 8 o'clock, it's still frozen, and it's cold now, but that sun's lovely. It was about 0 degrees, I think, when we set out this morning. Not sure what it is now, but it said it's going to be about 11 today. Oh, look at that view of the Trent, look. I hope it's not boring. To me, this is fantastic. I've got 1 or 2 subscribers who will enjoy this video, so for me, it's worth doing because I'm enjoying the ride. And if anybody can enjoy it with me, I'm happy. If it's not your thing, turn it off. It's easy enough, isn't it, eh? You don't pay, do you? Hey, I'm going to meet a cyclist. I think I'll stop. Yeah, this is a nice spot. See, everybody's wrapped up. Morning.
Morning.
Oh, let's carry on. Easier to stop, isn't it? Now, what we're going to mention to you, Wendy will come on, Wendy's always laughing, but Wendy was laughing. She said, mate, we can come up with all sorts of fantastic clickbait titles for this video. I think as we go along, you'll realise, and you'll probably think of some yourself. I tell you what, I've realised, I didn't realise for a long time, but sometimes I try and get the videos out as quick as I can. And then after, I don't know, a week or even a few days, I think, well, I should have put that on the title. I've put the wrong title, but I didn't realise how easy it was for me to change the title. Mate, we're hopeless, ain't we? But, so if you think of a better title, we can put one on. There's a nice seat there. We're not stopping yet, Graham. We haven't been going long, and this is really good. I have to keep having a quick look behind because I've had a couple of bites catch me already. People have got to go to work, haven't they? They've got places to be. I'm just tootling around, look, passing time. Having the time of my life. Come on. Oh, mate, what could we be doing better than this? I just don't know. Oh, if this is boring, mate, you're missing something. Hey, oh. There's a golf ball. What's that doing here? Look, we're having that one, Sari, aren't we? Let's get you on the stand. Can you see it? I think you can. Oh, mate, it's a range ball. It's off the range. Where's the... I think there is a range here. Hey, I'm not quite sure. Freddie didn't get that one, did he? I got it. I don't know whether you saw... Or did I even take a video? I think so. When Freddie went to ride with me, he were a good kid. Oh, of course, we went and seen the train. He found 3 golf balls right near the train. He's a good lad. It's great fun when you go out for a pedal. And then a little while before I took Archie out. I didn't film any of that. Oh, it was so muddy. And Archie's old, he's 14, full of beans, mate. I can't keep up. And he went on my electric bike, the other one. And oh, that was good fun. Still a kid at heart, never change. Just get more tired, mate, that's the thing. Anyway, what we were going to tell you, mate, there's a clickbait here, isn't there? You wait till we hear this. We were in bed. I'm fast asleep, snoring away happily. And Wendy's nudging me as usual. Can't blame the girl. And she woke me up. She says, your sister's ringing up. Look, now luckily, no good phoning me. Half the time I don't know where my phone is. And Wendy, her phone were on charge, but she wears a watch and it alarms the watch. Now, my sister trying to get in touch with us, and I thought, oh no, this is not good, is it? She's a lot older than me. I'm only a young kid really, because she's quite old. I don't think she'll watch this, so she won't know. I'll get away with it. And Wendy says it's your sister ringing, look. So we can't, you know, just woke up, don't know what day it is, can't see. It's anyway. Yeah, we gathered his thoughts a bit. Wendy got her phone, and I rung her up, and I says, "What's going off? What's all this doing down here? Insulation." Oh, we're going down this path, look. Lovely down here. Look at the Trent again. Right, so I says to her, "What's going off?" She says, "Oh, the police have been round." Right, the phone call was 18 minutes past 2 in the morning. She says, "The police have been round. We've got to evacuate the area. We've got to leave the house and go down to the school." All right, there's a bomb. Somebody's found a IED. I think I've got that the right way around. Improvised. Oh dear. Oh come on, Graham. I can't think. I'm riding along, look. Oh. Improvised, or you know what? I'm sure it's IED, isn't it? Improvised explosive device. That's it. Right. Okay, me duck. What we got to do? She says, "Well, the police say if you pick me up, I've got to leave the house." Bearing in mind, my sister, as I say, she's a lot older than me, can hardly walk. She don't come out of the house hardly. Very rarely. Right, me duck. I just get up and I come round. So I gets dressed, my vision's coming back. I'm starting to wake up. And Wendy's much the same. Wendy says, "Well, what are you going to do?" I says, "I just had to go round. I'll bring her round here and we'll see what's going off." So he gets out, gets dressed, goes out. Here's another bite, look, let him go. He might be in a rush. Morning.
Morning, thank you.
Beautiful, isn't it?
It's lovely.
Right, yeah, so goes out to the car, gets it started. Mate, you're going nowhere. It's really frosty. To scrape the windows, a thick ice there was. It's only a few days ago. Mate, I forgot the day. What day was it? Anyway, it don't matter, does it? only 2 or 3 days ago. So I scrapes the windows, gets in the car, goes round, by now freezing, drives round there, yeah, police there, pulls up in the car, gets out, goes over, says, "Can I help you?" The police, I thought, very polite, like they should be. We're coming up to Clifton flyover now, you can hear the cars. Anyway, I says to him, "I've had a phone call from my sister. She says she's got to leave the house. There's been a bomb scare." I says, "Oh, I don't know." He says, "Oh yes, it's right." I says, "Really?" He says, "Yeah." He says, "We've got to clear within 50 yards of the suspected package." He says, "The bomb squad's on the way." He said, "If you can get your sister out." I says, "Oh, hang on, this is a bit much to take in. I thought she was losing the plot." He says, "Oh no." She says, "I've had a talk to her and she's told me that she's going to get in touch with you and you're going to pick her up, hopefully." I says, "Oh yeah, well right, I'll go and get her." I says, "Can I drive down there?" And he says, "Yeah." So it goes down. Bless her, the girl, she's all ready to go. Dressed, coat, the lot, you know what I mean? Mate, she lived through the war. Sorry, I'm just looking where I'm going. She lived through the war, mate. She knows. She knows more than most of us will ever know. It's a bit, I must have been a bit careful here. I thought there was a bike behind me. No, we're all right. Anyway, there, as I say, there she is. Hat, coat, the lot, ready to go. So, oh, what a game. Got a little walker out, gets her to the car. She's struggling to get in my car. It's only a little car, but it's quite high up. So legs don't bend no more. And oh dear, I'm making her sound ancient, ain't I? But she is. I think she's 82. My sister, and can't remember. I think she's 82. I could be wrong. Anyway, we gets in the car, takes her round home. Wendy's got up, got the heating on, cups of tea, coffee, what you like. Now, just as we're getting in the car, the policeman come to me and he says, you know, can I take your sister's phone number so I can let you know, because this might only be an hour or so. We don't know, but say the bomb squad's on the way. We don't know what's gone off, but there's a suspect package. So, right, so I says, well, take my phone number as well, get in my name. And I said, you know, we're not far away. If you just let me know what's happening so we can sort her out. Anyway, we sat there chatting, and I'll be honest, it's an horrible thing, but to sit there with my sister trying to not be too noisy, because it's silly o'clock, isn't it? You know what I mean? People are going to have to get up and go for work. But we sat in the house trying to be quiet, but and we were just talking away, and we said it's a little unfortunate really, because I mean, this is terrible, but there's a girl lives near me, next to my sister, and it's like it's not a council house, it's an housing association, I think now. I don't think we have council houses now, do we? Anyway, this poor girl's come from Ukraine, and now here she is having to evacuate because there's a bomb. Mate, we live in a village in England. Yeah, I mean, you know, this is not what you expect, is it? It really isn't. Anyway, about I don't know, probably about an hour later, I've been a little bit more, this policeman rings us up, and he says, oh, it's all clear now. I says, right, what's happening now? He says, well, you're quite free to take your sister back home now, it's all clear, it's been sorted. He says, oh, thanks, you know, for your understanding. I thought, well, I bet people are complaining, but they're doing it for our good, aren't they? It's for our benefit, isn't it? And right, so about 4:20 I took her home. She seemed all right, my sister did, and I'm quite pleased about that. But yeah, I've just pulled up because we're not far from the town now. We're going to have to go along the road, so might have to turn this off for a little bit. Well, we're on the cycle path, but it might be a bit noisy. I don't think I'll be able to talk. But what a turn up, hey, what do you reckon to that? Hey, what can the clickbait be for that, lot? We could say, I could put a title, couldn't I, across the front, there's been a bomb. I don't know, what could you put? I bet you can think of better titles than me. I know I've got subscribers on here that think of some fantastic titles for this one. Oh, not off. Come on, get your thinking cap on. I tell you, wouldn't expect that. Little village in England, and we've got a bomb threat. Now, I don't know, but you can be a bit critical, and I think it's somebody being really stupid, but we don't know. You never get to find out what's actually happened, have you? Do you? You know what I mean? Right, anyway, look, I'm going to shut up for a minute because we're going to have to pedal along this noisy road. Now, shall I leave the camera on? I'll leave it on a minute. I tell you what, we can always edit it out if it's too noisy and not very good. But I might have to be a bit quiet. Right, now I've stopped talking at this point simply because this video's too long. I'm going to have to split this into probably 3 videos. I'm sorry for that, but I was just testing out to see if you could hear me in the wind, and it worked out better than I imagined. So I'll get back to you in part 2. Look after yourselves. I'll see you soon. Bye.